Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to the Undertaker Collection Show. I'm your host, Air Dan Airways, Dan the Man. And who remembers TV Guide? Remember TV Guides? This is how you figured out what was on TV. You'd buy one of these little books, and it had all the schedule from those dates. So this is from December 5th to December 11th. And it was a big deal back in the day to get your picture on TV Guide because everyone wanted to have one of these in their home so they could know what was on TV, because they didn't really have channel guides back then. I mean, they had channel guides, but this is like what they had before channel guides. So at some point, they decided that WWF at the time was super hot, or not just WWF, but wrestling in general. So they made these special edition covers, and there was actually multiple covers. So we've got the Undertaker on this one. Here's the back. Well, that's not a nice advertisement. Let's turn this over and see what's inside. So this is who else was available. We had Hulk Hogan, and it was interesting because they had two from WCW and two from WWF. So they've got Hogan and Goldberg and Undertaker and Austin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I wonder if there's a little... Do we have a story? Yeah, we've got a story on page 20. So let's check out the story. Page 20, about what they're talking about wrestling. All right, this is called No Holds Barred, this article. We can see here, we've got Goldberg, Undertaker, Stone Cold, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. If you want, I can get a good shot of that and hold it steady if you want to read it yourself. And I can accidentally press the stop button and mess up my video, but then I'll just hit the record button again and continue recording. So here's the next page. I will take a moment to read 5 reasons to love wrestling. And number 1, unlike Starr versus Clinton, wrestling bouts don't last forever, and bad guys are easily identifiable. Number 2, it allows us to dream of one day seeing the Spice Girls versus the Generation X. Number 3, no animals are injured in the course of simulating violence. Number 4, at last, a place where Dennis Rodman doesn't feel like an outsider. And number 5, in the post-Cold War era, it's nice to think this is the closest thing we have to life and death struggles between good and evil. And to the right, we've got a blurb about Goldberg. We're going to go ahead and guess that there's a blurb about everyone. Yeah, we've got a blurb about Hogan as well. We've got a nice article about Undertaker. An article is a more appropriate term. And I'm going to guess the last one would be Stone Cold. We've got Stone Cold. And an article with Jesse Ventura. And they talk about Dave Meltzer. Look at Dave Meltzer's name here in TV Guide. Is that it? Does this article continue on? I think I skipped a page. Yeah, I think that was the end of the article, because now they're talking about Porsche. Yeah, that was the end of the article. So, let's just take a look inside here and show you how. Alright, so this is a typical TV guide page. You would go to the page or the day that you're looking for and the time. So this is Saturday between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. And you'd go on here and you'd find the station and you'd find out what they had on at the time. Just zoom in a little bit. You can see here. Yep. That's what they did back in the day, folks. So this was the Undertaker edition of TV Guide. And thank you very much for checking out this video. We'll see you around and take care.